So for breakfast today we got oatmeal, but this time we have it with wild raspberries that we found yesterday. And coffee, of course. And there's the view of Baie Fine. Beautiful sunrise. Good morning. It is day 7 here on Baie Fine. We just finished breakfast, have the camp partially cleaned up, and we're heading over to OSA Lake today. It's not too bad of a day, maybe 4 hours of work, but it's turned out to be another beautiful morning as always. The wind's coming from the east today, so that made for an interesting fire. We had to take down the tent so we didn't burn it early on. But yeah, it's going to be an easy day. Been catching some fish out of here, some smallmouth. It's been a good morning. So this is camp for night 7 here on OSA Lake. We got the tent back here, which is kind of hard to stake out. We had to use a lot of rocks. There's not a lot of flat tent pads around here. The fire pit's down here. We went out and went for a walk around the island, and we were able to find a bunch of blueberries for pancakes tomorrow. So that's all the blueberries there. And here's the fire pit. Well, the canoe's tied up down here. And then out on the peninsula we got a really great view. So this is our view. This is the island campsite on OSA Lake. Pretty incredible 360 view. This is the trapper cabin remains on OSA Lake. That was the front door. And here's the side walls. And the back walls. It looks like there's a few cots as well. Old spring coil. Yeah, mattresses or cots in there. Yeah, it's an old one. So tonight for supper is chili mac and bannock with cheddar. And this is the view of OSA Lake. So this is it for night 7 here on OSA Lake. We got to camp pretty early and got everything set up and went exploring on the lake. Tomorrow we're heading out to George Lake. That's the end of our trip, so we got a quick portage in the morning and then we're back at the car. See you tomorrow. Good morning. This is day 8 here on OSA Lake. This is our last day in Killarney. So we're just cooking up breakfast and then we're gonna head out. We only have a couple hours to George Lake and then to the car. So for breakfast today, our final breakfast, we got protein pancakes with all the blueberries we found yesterday and strawberries and raspberries. And I got a tea to go with that. And we went to the south side of the island for a different view. It's still got lots and lots of stuff to see. So this concludes our trip. We just finished the portage back onto George Lake, and it's just a short canoe back to the pullout. It was a great trip. We had 8 days of great weather, no rain. The nights were cool and the days were hot, so we got a lot of swimming in. We've seen a lot of sights too. Overall, it was a really great trip. I think my highlight of this trip was definitely Nelly Lake. It was fantastic. The water was blue. It was also nice doing a day trip to Great Mountain Lake and Gale Lake. Those lakes are really special as well. Cole, what was your highlight of the trip?
Lots of highlights. Got the weather, got our sunset cruises, food, our hikes, and Nelly and Gale. And then I guess the best thing was knowing you had another day. We counted down 8.
Yeah, 8 days was a great amount. We could always go longer, but 8 felt right. Thanks for watching.